with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:37. Welcome back to Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. I am Bert Barron. Our contest coming up sometime between now and 8 o'clock. You'll have a chance to win a pair of tickets to attend the Brothers in Harmony in their Christmas show this coming Saturday at Robbinsville High School, and also a copy of Steve Forbes' brand new book. We interviewed Mr. Forbes about an hour or so ago, and also a chance to meet him at his book signing on Sunday and take a photograph with him as well. We're going to bundle up all the prizes and give those away to one winner coming up in just a bit. Let's go to the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. Every Tuesday at this morning, we get the privilege of speaking with Barry Blank, president of National Estate Jewelers, for a feature that we call What's It Worth? And he's in a very warm climate today, checking in this morning. Hello, Barry. How are you?
Good morning from Miami. Not Miami Beach, but Miami.
Beautiful. What's the forecast there today? Around 80 or so?
Around 80 or so.
Nice.
That horrible thing called sunshine, you know. And
yes, exactly.
I'm just getting myself ready for the trade show, and I'm looking out onto a river view from the Miami Hyatt, and it's kind of nice, you know.
Good for you. What's happening at this trade show? A lot of activity?
It is one of the busiest shows I've ever been to. I mean, things are selling like diamonds are selling. Diamonds 1 carat, 2 carats, 3 carats. Patek Philippe, Rolex, Vacheron and Constantine, and many, many other watch names you wouldn't even know. Very nice designer jewelry by Tiffany and Cartier. And you really got to know. I mean, I even heard somebody pick up a dial from a very old watch. It looked like it was disaster. And he bought it for a little bit and sold it for a lot. I mean, These are the kind of things that you don't hear of. But I heard of it. I actually saw it, and I would have passed on it myself because I had no idea.
Wow. What do you typically literally take away from a show like this, Barry? Is it merchandise to put on display in your store? What do you come away with at an event like this?
What I come away with is I sell a lot down here because when we buy, and I try to buy some great things too, but a little bit of everything. You know, I work so hard just to get it ready, and it's really nice to be here and nice to get back. Good.
Well, we'll talk about the gold prices and some things that are happening in the store in just a minute, but I wanted to talk to you about a news item that I saw last week, and maybe you saw this video that was all over the news, where a guy was kind of stalking an armored truck. This was in the middle of the city, and he walked up to the back of the truck and lifted a pail, this very heavy pail that turns out it was about 90 pounds and was filled with, I think, gold flakes. And the guy is struggling. He's walking down the street. He stops and takes a break every couple minutes, and he vanishes with this pail of gold flakes. Is that what was in there?
Yeah.
And why would there be a pail filled with gold flakes? What does the jewelry industry need that for?
Well, it's what we call, I guess they call it bench sweeps. Every time you do work on a piece of jewelry, little gold flecks and platinum flecks and silver flecks fall to the bottom of the jeweler's area. And what they do is they sweep them up. And as they sweep them up, because that's value, they put them together. And then when they have enough, they send them into the refiner. So this was probably 85 pounds. What was it, $1 million or something?
It was valued at over $1 million. So this is like precious metal shavings is all it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think because there's a lot of other things in there, like iron from saw blades, and I think what they do is they melt it, then they deliver it, because then it takes up less room. But this was a lot of value, and I heard about it also.
So what's the value in stealing it? Is there a black market demand for something like this?
Well, there's no identification on it. Remember, this is metal. There's no serial numbers. The guy's picture's all over the place. But
yeah.
He's a foreigner from, I think they said Ecuador. And it's really unusual because he must have really cased that joint, the armored truck. And what probably happened was he just waited for that right moment. And then he walked a few blocks. I have no idea how he did that, right under their noses.
Right.
And right under their noses. He must have just been waiting for that opportunity.
But to know that it was something of value, Barry, was this guy maybe an insider in the industry that knows that there's these pails of gold shavings that are on the backs of these trucks?
He had to be. He had to have inside information. I'm sure he was not an insider.
Okay.
I'm sure this is the way they work. But the armored car must have been totally out of it, the armored car people, because they're really sharp usually.
Yeah, what a brazen heist this was. Yeah, I just want to see if you had some comment on that. Mm-hmm. That's bizarre. But as far as gold goes, gold prices, how are we looking this week for the gold prices?
Gold stabilized around $1,172 an ounce. It's about there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know where it's going to go. I watch this every day because I have to. Oil prices are around $51 an ounce, a barrel. And that means that, usually if oil goes up, gold goes down, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. It's very bizarre. So I don't know what to tell you, but when I talk to people, some people say it's going up, some people say it's going down. My feeling is still it's going to go down. Maybe $700-800 an ounce. I think if it breaks $1,000 an ounce, it'll go way down. Between
gold and oil, these are all part of, I guess you'd call it a commodities market, right?
100%. Gold used to be known as a commodity and a currency, but it's not used so much that way anymore. But it definitely is supply and demand. However, so many other things affect the price of gold.
That's interesting. And you had said that you sense that it may go down. So does that make it the time to sell before it does go down, like Barry predicts or Barry thinks?
I've always thought that now is the time to sell because, you know what, in my market, gold at $1,900 an ounce in 2011, what a big difference. It's almost half of what it was. So, in the scheme of things, I feel it's better if you have quantities to sell now, but people disagree with me, and they come into my store and they say, I'm going to wait till it goes up, and that was at $1,300 an ounce, and now look where it is.
Right. Speaking of the store, you got some cool things happening on Friday. What is this, a stocking stuffer sale that's happening at your store?
Yeah, you can buy so much for so little in my store starting this Friday right through the holidays. We're having what I title as a 2-5-10 sale. We're selling silver jewelry at $2 a gram. I mean, you can buy a ring for $2 and $3 and $4 and $5 right now.
Wow!
You can buy bracelets for $15, $20, and $30. We're selling so the $2 is $2 a gram. The $5 is costume jewelry. We're selling thousands of pieces of costume jewelry at $5 each, and then there's watches. We're selling at $10 each. So many different things. These are watches that are. Most of them should be working. We're putting batteries in all our old watches, and we're selling every single thing we can at these prices, 2, 5, 10.
Wow.
And then we have 60% off the entire inventory. So we are doing a wall-to-wall, I wouldn't call it a liquidation, but a holiday sale.
That's terrific.
We're really pushing it.
Wow, this will go through the holidays, but wow, $10 to get a watch at your place? That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be we'll put it in a nice pouch, and we'll take care of you.
That's great. And of course, the free verbal evaluation days will continue, even though Barry's in Miami. He's got the staff doing the free verbal evaluation days today. Of course, at National Estate Jewelers, Route 18 North in East Brunswick. So make sure you stop by. Make them a part of your holiday shopping season. And as he says, now is the time to sell. So get to the store there. Barry, enjoy your stay in Miami. I appreciate the call today, and look forward to next week. We'll talk again on What's It Worth, all right?
Thank you, all right.
All right, thank you. All right, Barry Blank, my guest, What's It